Right, through the door. So we just got to follow the same way. You don't have to worry about Birkin. He's not going to be back at this point anyway. So we've got a clear run. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Sherry just sits down randomly and it's like, hey, you've got to go and you've got to help her. And it's like, well, I don't feel like it, damn it. Right. And it's just we need to go down here. If you go down quickly, then Sherry won't have time to sit down. All we've got to do now is head into the boss area, drop a ladder, and then climb the ladder to the sewers. So it's pretty cool. A nice alternate route there for Claire. Push the button, and boom, the ladder appears. And go up the ladder. And then head down.
Let's get out of here.
Right, so now that Mr. X has kind of shown up, anything could kind of happen. Even this. There you go. So anybody who finds Sherry annoying might be happy now that she's gone. I am, but not for those reasons, really. I'm just happy that I don't have to kind of go back and babysit her. She'll be back later on. I think on the A scenario, possibly we get to play as her again. I can't remember, it's been a while, but anyway, we don't need to worry about it. She'll be fine. We need to pop into this room here. Now this is another save room that is literally opposite the one that Leon came to. Now I'll try not to be too confusing when I said this, but if you play as Leon on his A scenario and you get to his save room at this point, you can't go to Claire's save room on the A scenario. But if you're on a B scenario, you can go to either one's save room, and you want to kind of do that to pick up extra ammo and herbs. So that's going to be the next order of business here. So in Claire's room, I think there's some hidden items down here, and then we'll pop into Leon's. We'll even go into the room and light the lamps and get some ammo for Claire as well. That way. You need to be careful down here because I think there's like a couple of zombies or something. So I can't really remember if there is anything down here. It might just be bowgun bolts. I don't know. Again, I don't want bowgun bolts. I would like the grenade rounds. I'm sure I can actually pick some up here. I think there's actually quite a few in this area the game gives you. So as at this point, if you got to this point and you've got like, you're in the same sort of position, you've got plenty of herbs, then you're going to do alright, because the game suddenly just gives you all this friggin' ammunition, which is just amazing. You know, it's far more generous than the first Resident Evil, I think. Alright, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be... Ah, there we go, grenade rounds. So there we go. I don't know if there's any more, but I've got some spare rounds. I can't get the words out today to save my life. Anyway, pop up the ladder. So also at this point, remember valve handle. You've got to take the valve handle with you because we're going to be using it primarily in the sewers. Once we've used it in the sewers, then we've no need to go back for it again. So we're going to go down the elevator now and head to the next save room. And go shopping.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Alright, never mind, we'll just leave Leon there. She doesn't even bother patching him up. She's like, oh, see ya. We're just going to pop into his save room now. Now, there's a few reasons why. Obviously, for the ammo, that's A. But B, check it out, there's herbs here, and we want the herbs. Again, the more herbs you can acquire, the better. Because basically, there are a few, again, make or break moments here. I've got more herbs now than I know what to do with, so this is a great moment for me. And probably the best I've ever done, and I'm not joking when I say that, because as a kid I would always be like really overcautious and a bit panicky, but once you know sort of the boss patterns and things, it suddenly becomes a lot easier. No, I don't want to save my game yet. I'm going to be saving it before the next boss. So oh, sorry about that. Accidentally pressed something on my phone. Ridiculous. Craziness. Anyway, where was I? Yes, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about basically once you know this game, you can start to be a little bit more daring with the bosses. Not too daring though, because a few of them have the potential to kill your run, or if you haven't saved it. So yeah, I will be saving it just before the second boss, and also I think before the final part of the game. So again, not giving anything away, but it's going to get tough, put it that way. So doing all this is good preparation and good practice really. Now we're going to pop down the ladder because we're going to use the lighter, and we're going to light those lamps like Leon did, and we're going to pick up some ammunition. I think there's 2 lots of ammunition we can pick up in this area, possibly. I think it's flame rounds. No, there's grenade rounds there. Okay, so that's more grenade rounds. And I'm sure that there's flame rounds. Because I thought, oh, it's going to be bowgun bolts. But actually, it's kind of... It took me by surprise. Oh, for God's sake. This bit I really hate. You have to stand exactly in this spot, and then you can barely see it, but yeah, there's flame rounds. Those flame rounds are really sort of cool, and will definitely make an impact. So we're collecting ammunition as we go. So we're going to have plenty of ammunition to help us throughout the game. That's kind of why you want to go to the save room. It will give you a bit of an advantage. So you can see that there's little things that can actually help you get further and further through the adventure. So I know it feels like I'm probably not going to do it because I've spent a lot of time in these save rooms. But again, it's absolutely essential. We're now going to store a herb. I think I might keep one on me actually. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Right, let's put away the lighter. And there we go. I think we're ready to go now. Okay, along the way we're going to be picking up the medals as well. The wolf medal and the eagle medal. Now those are essential for getting through the flooded door, which we can't get to yet because there's water pouring by it, so it makes it impossible to get to. So we'll pick up the first one. I think the wolf medal's just over here, and as soon as we get it, there's also a nice little surprise as well. So get the wolf medal, and then if you search this guy over here, look at that, more flame rounds. They're just throwing grenade rounds at you, so you've got every kind of opportunity to pick up ammunition. Now we can't go up that ladder because it's been blocked by the fan. We have more nasty spiders here, just ignore them, although that's easier said than done. But don't take your eyes off them because they can poison you or take you out. Luckily, if you do get poisoned, there are blue herbs nearby, but you should be alright. I do find the spiders very intimidating, even more so now with an adult. I have so many problems with them. They just hate me for whatever reason. They just don't like me at all. Check it out. So we've used the... Oh, there you go. We've used the wolf medal already. So that's one medal. just to free up some space and go through this door.
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Once again, we're just going to ignore any injured people we encounter on this game and just carry on. This is why we brought the valve handle with us, guys, because we're going to be using it twice here. Basically, we need to lower a platform to the ground to allow us to get across, and then we need to raise it once we're on the other side. So, yeah, and that's basically... I think we have to use it one more time after that, and then that's it. So, it does have its uses. So check it out, there's more herbs over here as well, so check it out. I'm drowning in herbs now. This is amazing. It's the best I've ever had when it comes to herbs, so hopefully I'm going to have enough towards the end of the game. That would be nice if I could have loads, but it never happens with me on the B scenario. I just always run out no matter how many I have. It would be nice to have quite a lot. I think maybe I did when I was younger. Maybe I think I did a little bit better herb-wise. But yeah, it's kind of been a while. But I think if you've got about, I want to say 6 herbs, maybe less than 6, you'll still be alright. Anyway, grab the flame rounds. It is pretty much touch and go. Yeah, I'm not going to save it yet. We're going to pop through the door. Now, you'll remember this place right away because this is where Leon fought the alligator in the first scenario. Now the reason why I killed him in scenario 8, obviously to kill him and to progress, but to get him out of the way. There is a specific way to kill him. I don't want to spoil it, but go back and watch my Leon A video if you haven't already seen it, and that will tell you all you need to know. If you shoot at the thing enough times, it scampers away and comes back for Claire on her scenario. So again, because I'm on the clock, I kind of don't want the hassle of having to deal with it. I probably would have enough time, but you know, as I said, you want to grab every little advantage you can here to get that prestigious A rank. I have heard rumours that there's an S rank, but I've no idea what the requirements are. I don't think it's on the PAL versions though. I think it's only on the American versions. So it'd be interesting to know that. I might do some research to see what an S rank would kind of mean, and just, even though I couldn't get an S rank on here, maybe do the same kind of requirements and try and play as perfectly as I can and acquire my own little S rank. I don't know. So each time I play this, I'm getting ideas for videos. I'm already going to do a Leon A fun run and then do a Leon B legit run. So that will be the last, I think, B scenario, and I will be doing more runs as well, just to see again how fast I can get through the game and just to have fun, really. Right, let's pop up the ladder, and I hope these Let's Plays are helping you guys out as well, because as I said, it's by no means an easy game, but I think in many ways that's a good thing, because when you get to the end, there's no greater feeling than once you've done that B scenario. Once that's done, trust me, it's the best feeling in the world. Right, I mean, it's not essential to get an A rank, it's not the end of the world if you don't, but it's nice to get it, and it's nice to have that kind of, hey, I've got an A rank type thing. And it is a great demonstration, I think anyway. Not that I'm the most skilled player, but I think it's a really great demonstration of your prowess and skill as a games player, basically. Right, so we're back here because we need to put the Eagle medal in and check it out. This will drain the water from the door and the area and allow us to get in there. So yeah, we won't be using the valve handle anymore, so we can put that away. And also, I don't think we'll be using the lighter either. So, oh my god, see that spider come right for me. So we're literally on the next part of the game now, which is the tram sort of area. Let's do that. Let's go through the door. So essentially it's almost the same route as Leon. Pop here and go down here. Right, you'll notice that the tram's not there. That's because we have to call it. And that's because Leon used it on the Asen area, so Claire's got to call it. So little details like that make this game absolutely genius. So we call the tram back and we're ready to leave essentially.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
So basically, Sherry doesn't know what Claire's talking about when it comes to the G-virus, but all will be revealed. Anyway, let's pop on the tram. We're on a nice little tram ride now. There's no Birkin trying to get in with his claw, so that's one good thing. We've got Sherry with us. Once again, we have to kind of comfort her and make sure that she's safe each time. Pop down here and pick up the weapon box key, and this will give us a massive advantage later on and increase our ammunition count right when we need it. And as you can see, Sherry's just kind of sitting down. She looks very peaceful, looks like she's meditating. Come on, Sherry, we've got no time for that. We have to get on with the game. Now, in this point, it kind of gives you, I think, a taser. There's a taser or something, or an electric catapult on a dead body. You do not want to pick it up if you're going for an A rank because you will fail. It will downgrade you, I think. So it's like the game just throws it in just to tempt you, basically, if you're struggling. It's like, oh, you know, you want, it's like, you know, you see a piece of cake in the fridge, it's like, shall I eat it, shall I eat it? You know that if you don't, good things will happen. But, you know, you just want that sweet taste. That's kind of how I see them throwing the special weapons in these beast areas. You do not want to use them because, trust me, you kind of don't really need to if you know what you're doing. And I don't, trust me. I just kind of amble through. Here we go. Go this way. Watch out because the zombies are a little bit quicker and faster here. We'll take out the 3 here. Now, I wonder if I can get the get into the area with the herb, because I know that there's herbs here, but I can never remember which way it is. I don't think it's this way. I think it's the other way. I think I only pick up 1 though. I'm sure there's 2. Right, I think it's a blue herb though. Are my eyes deceiving me? I'm sure that's a blue herb. Right, we checked on Sherry, and she's finally following me, so we can pop up the ladder now. Right. Oh, for God's sake, this is what I'm talking about. You cannot leave Sherry alone. For God's sake, she's like right behind me. Right, now we'll pop up the ladder. So I will be saving the game in a bit, and that will be my first save. I always save it generally at this point. I just need to go pick up an important item to call the next elevator, really.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Yeah, essentially we need a, I think it's a control panel key to call the elevator, because Leon